in the Tark.
And this is hell of a team fight that they have here. Have the tanky front line in the Tark and the Sejuani. Cosmic Radiance to help keep everybody alive, and they will just go ahead and get the flash away. In the meantime, Trix visiting into the bottom lane. The Dazzle is not going to connect, and now Gorilla a bit too far forward, has to flash away. Hook comes through, however, draws him back in, and he is going to go down. The Ren getting ready to hit. First blood goes over to Ghost.
And BBQ played that great.
Up for both Prey and Gorilla. He's going to jump away. The Dazzle not going to connect, but they just can't get him. But actually now the Hook comes down, and a Mirage is thrown in. The box comes through. They try to keep Gorilla alive, but he's still going to fall first. Not before that Dazzle goes off. Trick gets the shield, tries to stay alive to play away, and Peanut can't follow up, and now he might go down. The Ren stacks just adding up here for Ghost, pulls him out, and will kill the Sejuani. 2-0 there in favor of BBQ. Now Crazy trying to go aggressive onto Khan in the top lane. He's going to get knocked to the side. A couple more hits would finish him out. The charge comes through the heel, comes down from Khan to try to stay in the fight.
Noted Skarner player of all time is LCK caster Cloud Templar.
That is true.
Who has been retired for 3 years.
Yep.
4 years. We've been thinking about a Freaker. Today, they're going to think about BBQ.
Ignar has been so accurate with these hooks. Now, flash forward there from Trick. Gets the Impale onto Prey. He'll try to jump away, but to no avail. He goes down. Trick finds the kill. 4-0 for BBQ so far. Just 15 minutes into this match, and now they're looking for the turn in bot.
And for once, a reaction cam of Prey, and he's not smiling because he realizes that in that case, he's caught. Doesn't matter if his flash was up. He would have died anyway if he'd invested in it. First turret goes to the team that has the more snowball comp, that is more powerful in
smaller wave. As you can see, he will burn that down, but the control on the bottom side of the map, as you were talking about here for BBQ, could very likely lead to this Infernal Drake that has just spawned. As TP'd down, now it's going to be King Zone taking priority over the Infernal Drake, at least back. Down below 2,000 HP, BBQ. See, Drake is just pushing forward. Ult comes down from the Sejuani. That's going to be a smite. Infernal Drake goes over to them now. Gone up into the front lines, gets chunked down to about half HP. Ghost with the Ren stacks, can't quite kill him off.
Oh!
Kingzone's trying to get out of here with their lives, but Prey can't do it. Tempt gets the massive hit on
He's fishing.
Yeah, actually investing his own flash there. They're trying to get that call. The Forge God does get the pop-up onto BDD, but it's really just enough to dissuade Kingzone to push them back so they can claim their second.
The most turbo Skarner with Predator and the Righteous Glory.
Yeah, there is no escaping him. Even as an Ezreal with a nice.
They're very happy. You know, this is the pace of the game Kingzone won. Delay, delay, delay. Is the damage is starting to register onto Crazy.
Yeah, you can see that. He's going to go ahead and invest the barrage here as Khan tries to finish him off. They have to barrel the chain together, and the third turret
and push up vision. They need Orin coming from behind. They need actual pick threat.
Speaking of coming from behind, it's going to be Peanut wrapping around in the back of Crazy this time around, and I don't think there's any way he really gets out of here. No flash is available, so he will just get taken down as Khan finally gets interactive here in the game.
Actually take the Baron as a 4. As Ghost is turning onto Khan. Does he win this, though?
A bit of damage down, but the Cannon Barrage not really set up well. He goes in underneath the turret, and he is still going to get the kill, even without the mana. Hook comes through, but he's going to use the stopwatch, but there's pretty much nowhere to go. Lantern gets thrown in. Fox comes down. He'll get flayed. That'll be the Maul Mortius getting the proc off.
Not sure he loses
actually looking to turn this one around. The Hook comes in, drags him in underneath the turret, and Khan will get taken down. Ignar barely wins the extended one before the Ren. Wards come down. Ulti comes out, doesn't get the lock up there onto Trick. They're going to have to try to go in for this one despite spin use. He tries to go in for the steal, but he can't get it. The Ren does take it away here for BBQ. And it seems like they're going to be able to exit safely. Call of the Forge God tossed out just in case. BBQ, they pull the trigger on the objective. They will get it, but we'll see how much Kingzone can punish starting off with the tier 1 turret in mid.
It took them a long time to get it. They could have invested Crazy. A recall. Think they can push up. I know that BDD has other ideas.
See the service shuffle, and there we go. That's the massive hit. As Tempt will just delete Prey yet again.
See the Elder Dragon spawn later than expected. It's going to be about 39 minutes here. But the fact that their base hasn't been turret bot lane.
That's good. Third one for Kingzone.
Goldie now 1,000.
1,000. I mean, Khan is just putting this down. He's already gone down to half HP. Trick looking to push his way in, but he gets locked up in the Sedge ultimate, and that is going to be the Baron going over to Kingzone. But can they make it out of here with their lives? Tempt jumps forward. A little bit of damage in. Cosmic Radiance comes down. They get the lock up in onto the Skarner. The shields come through, however, as he tries to stay alive, but BDD doesn't want him to get away with his life.
Look at the health bar. It's at 4,000. They got Rand. They should pick this one up.
Pushing their way around. Oh, True Shot Barrage almost has it, giving a heart attack right there, Prey. But the Ren does come through in the end. Would have been a massive botch by Ghost if he was handing that one over to them. Top tier 2 turret will go down to the Winions, and now Kingzone looking for another one here in mid.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, BBQ is out of position, and consider how much time Kingzone was in control of vision around
the bottom lane. Turret Already took a little bit of damage. Nice burst there coming through onto Ignar and Tempt as they get whittled down. Peanut dashes forward, just trying to threaten BBQ back, corral them into the base. And it has worked out perfectly. Hook goes wide, Ignar not even connecting to the minions, but a massive paddle star.
Meanwhile,
Prey and Gorilla potentially out of the fight. Cosmic Radiance will come down. Peanut in the front line takes down to about half of his HP. Hook goes wide yet again. Ignar suddenly just failing at landing these.
They have a lot of Secura. What does Kingzone make of this?
We'll start this up. Peanut again, maybe looking for the Miracle Seal, but no, it's going to be BBQ backing away, and the Baron will start regenerating. Tem's still trying to siege up, trying to chunk out the members of Kingzone. They go straight back over to it, and they are melting this down. True Shot Barrage barely going to scratch the surface of BBQ's health bars. Peanut trying to go forward. Baron down to 2,000. The red getting ready to come through. Will go ahead and confirm that one for BBQ. Barrage separating them. Hook going to go wide, and we're going to have a pause. It seems like BBQ might just win this war of attrition as they wait for the next wave to try to finish off this turret.
We don't have the Baron buff duration here. Oh, one shot.
And there you go.
Not from full health, of course, but still, a kill comes in. This will guarantee this turret. It was looking like Kingzone was going to be the big winners because they were able to delay the Baron for so long. But they finally get the turret, and now 5v4. They want to break the base.
Redemption comes down. They're just trying to keep Ignar in the fight. You can see Khan is just trying to focus down this Thresh. But he can't push forward now. We'll just have to surrender this turret and the inhibitor. Things now getting a bit more dire for Kingzone. BBQ will go ahead and peel back damage. He'll heal up very slightly as the sleep goes in on to Prey, and they're going to just have to surrender this Elder Dragon with 3 stacks over to BBQ.
It has fallen, but like you say, this Elder Dragon's going to be on for a while, just zoning them away.
Forge God comes through, not going to find the pop-ups, but it does zone them back. Kingzone on the back foot, going to be fighting inside their base. Just trying to push them away. Temp goes forward, gets the trouble bubble in. Will be cleansed off by the orange. Trick going to get locked up, but no damage really going forward onto him. Temp, however, does get knocked down to about half HP. Barrage thrown down, but the Redemption going to undo a bit of that as he gets popped back up above half.
But this does delay Elder Dragon pushes. That's what you have to always remember, is that when they go even, 20 seconds left on the Elder, they're going to break the base in a second spot. Kingzone backing away.
Yeah, it's going to be Super Creeps pushing in onto the Nexus. They're going to have to go ahead and start dealing with this. Prey trying to fire away, but just not doing enough damage to dissuade BBQ, so second inhibitor taken. Mid lane.
Speaking of Barons, 4th of the game has started.
Oh, that's going to be the Blast Cone. Peanut has to use the charge to get on the other side of the wall. Fate's Call will drag Ignar out of there. And any chance of a steal is now gone. Prey still sticking around, throws out the Mystic Shot, but cannot get it. The Ren will take it away from
the inside. Azir will struggle to do with any speed. Another zoning Ornn ultimate.
Oh, the Forge God Hook comes in. They're going to be dragging him out,
dead.
and that's going to be Khan going down. Great target there by Trick. Just no way for him to get away, and that is going to be another inhibitor going down here into the mid lane. Kingzone trying to hold off. Bot still trying to respawn. Top going to be taken yet again.
I believe Khan had used his oranges for sustain, as far as I can tell. We'll have to get the replay to confirm. Wasn't able to get out. Maybe you're looking for another pick to guaranteed end the game, but they should be able to do it here, Achilles. It is 5v4 with Baron.
Ignar missing that hook, or missing that play, but finds the hook there onto Prey. He'll cleanse that one off immediately. Impale
almost
about
available.
To be back up, and yeah, it's going to be one Nexus turret getting taken down. Fate's Call comes through, trying to keep them alive. Redemption falling in on top of the Cosmic Radiance does keep Kingzone in the fight for a little bit longer, but Gorilla's still going to go down. Now Peanut dashes away, has to go back to the fountain, and it's going to be Prey going down. Seems like BBQ have finally done it. BDD trying to fire away, trying to get a kill, finally puts himself on the board with a kill onto the Thresh, but that's it. They are done. The streak is over, and BBQ, after the long break, after suffering an 0-2 loss to MVP, come out in game 1 and take down Kingzone Dragonx.
And a reward for a smart draft and a great game plan where they shut down the bot lane of Kingzone. So often a position of power for King. Kassadin top against the Vladimir.
Okay.
We are going to see it. Interesting stuff here.
Okay,
so
this is so crazy.
There's been some crazy Kassadin going on in different roles. It could
be an early gank.
Kassadin's level 1.
Yeah, Kassadin just now hitting level 2. Ignite's going to come down. He'll get slowed up by the red. Still has the flash, but I think they're going to be more than happy to go under the turret. There you go. One final hit. Peanut will flash his way out, and First Blood goes over to Kingzone, getting things rolling nice and early.
Never the most attractive to gank anyway.
Oh, well,
Guess
you know
who's
who's
back.
attractive to gank? It's going to be that Kassadin, who has no summoners. Flag and Drag won't get the connection. Crazy going to zip his way down into the river, but it tells me he still might be going down here in this fight. Flash forward into the final hit, and Rascal will take that one. 1-0-1 each on the top and jungle here for Kingzone.
On Q, you can negate a lot of the trades from the Vladimir, but As Vladimir hits 40% CDR, it looks like it's going to be pretty even. I mean, even for Cassidy is a win, but...
Oh, BDD, he's feeling feisty. He goes in, gets a stream of shuffle in on the Trick with the help of the flash, and Trick is just going to get taken down. BDD finds the third kill of the game here for Kingzone.
That looks impossible for Kingzone to give up.
14-minute first turn of the game here for Kingzone as Rascal finishes this one off. You can see that early pressure exerted in the top lane by Peanut, just helping spill and snowball this here for the Vladimir.
I'd love to see the gold
here in game number 2, but this time has been able to tack on 2 assists and that kill of his own to start things off.
And a lot of people look at the draft here from BBQ and say contest here from BBQ. They didn't get an RSVP to this one, so they will not be attending the party. So the next spawn is another Infernal will punish him. It's going to be a Cloud Drake. So
really chunks him down.
A lot of a bit.
At the end of it, yeah. Has to go ahead
right now. Good wave clearing all rolls. It's not enough as another turret rolls down. Crazy's going to finally find Peanut. There
BBQ coming out on top. Was it a lot of disrespect from the draft banning the blitz instead of something like the Zoe? True shot barrage thrown out as Ghost got chunked down by BDD. Cannot find the kill, but the heal now going to be burned and the turret goes down in mid.
My read on that was it was a niche draft that could work, but the Trick early game punishing bot lane so much that bot lane couldn't be powerful. It couldn't be 2-item Ezreal trying to dictate the pace of the game. Took away any options. They didn't have options. They only had scaling. In the end, the scaling wasn't enough. So counterpick for Khan, win top lane, win the game. We know they can play as decisively as they have. Stop Trick from getting over the wall. Will it matter? So much damage.
He's still quite far away. Gorilla trying to lock him up, but it's going to go down. Now they can just come right over the wall. Prey jumps in with the Arcane Shift, throws out the True Shot Barrage. Trick trying to make his way out of there. It seems like he will get out with his life, but Prey is still hot on his heels, lands the Mystic Shot. Trick trying to lock him up, but he'll go down before he can. 4th kill going over.
4 items, though. 5 items even on the Vladimir makes me want to see it 28 minutes into the game. First inhibitor will roll down. And BBQ, we talked about how they needed to put up the white flag. They have to do it for everything here. There's that Hemo Plague.
Coming in, Ignar going to get locked in. Hemo Plague not even going to get a chance to pop because he will go down. Rascal does get the killing blow there onto Ghost 2. Zero here with Trick still dead as Kingzone start pushing in for the finish here. Pre-30 minutes. Game 1, merely a setback, it would appear. Khan the problem Kappa, but Rascal, with this Vladimir, with the assistance from Peanut, is an absolute monster, and there's nothing BBQ can do to try to compete.
And they get a kill on the board. It's looking very unlikely. Kingzone want to up the KDA. They want to keep it clean. Pre-30 minutes, smiles on the face of Kingzone players for the first time this series. We're going to a game 3, and that's a wave of momentum for Kingzone Dragonx.
It is. They would have liked to have had this be a 2-0, continue on with that win streak, and close out the first half of the spring split very cleanly, but
have to be the KazaLoLLCShighlights, you'd imagine. Finn, if there's something he's played, it is something that, of course, was nerfed pretty heavily on patch 8.2, but the early trades...
Down to about 1,000. This here as well. He's going to get locked up, gets bursted down with the Frost Bomb, jumps over the wall. Auto attacks coming through. Peanut, the flash in from Tempt will take him down. First blood goes to BBQ. BDD just going to go ahead.
Or the shockwaves against the backlines. Very unrealistic for Kingzone. As the first strike of the game will go the way of BBQ. Have dropped a series.
BDD and Peanut wrapping around, maybe looking for Trick here. Shockwave does come down, drags him back into the point. Spike's not going to connect, and now TPs are being thrown out just like that Sedge ultimate that goes wide. BDD stays alive with the stopwatch for the moment, but now with the arrival of Ignar, they pop him up, and they take him down as Tempt finds the kill. Rascal trying to get the 1v1 kill here onto Crazy, but he thinks Crazy is firing away at the top tier 1 there, but won't be able to break it fast enough. Can't quite see how low it is. As Rascal going to come through, so they know that this is happening. Rift Herald going to go low. Seems like they might be able to take this one away. No, Smite just a bit too early, but they can still punish Trick here with a kill. He'll get popped up, but the Call of the Forge God and will go down as Peanut feels a bit vindicated getting that kill here onto his enemy jungle that he can pop. And it seems like this turret is going to say goodbye as BBQ claim there first and maintain.
Coming through from Rascal.
Yeah, looking to wrap around for the backside. Gorilla goes forward with the tongue flash. He's going to get popped up and maybe just get deleted. Gets the shield off in time, and now Rascal arrives in the back. And the first one that goes down is going to be Ghost now. Trick following suit shortly thereafter. Gorilla finds the kill, stays alive, and Kingzone, the pedal to the metal to go right back in onto this Ocean Drake and look to claim it for themselves.
Yeah, really good shot call by Kingzone. They knew the one area of the map that wouldn't be vision was defensively for BBQ. The Blighted Quiver there.
The comes out, not going to get the connection there, but Prey's still going to get slowed up. Call the Forge God coming through. We'll go ahead and counter it back as 3 members get knocked up, and the rest of Kingzone is collapsing. And double pop up there from Rascal will claim the life of Ghost. Trick barely limps out now, however.
So important as Yep's going to ignore Rascal and take the turret. But that was 3 minutes bought by some smart rotational play. They're turning onto Rascal.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and get locked down as Trick arrives, tries to flash away. Gorilla has the Devour. We'll be able
Way
to
to chunk out a turret, and all of this, Kingzone, hit the mid lane turrets. That's a preferential trade when it comes to turret assignment.
They will go ahead and just hide.
It's going to be there for the secure, so will be one more Drake spawn before the Elder is on the map. Walk up. Ocean Drake will help a little bit, but they're still all very squishy. They're trying to turn onto BDD.
There's a TP into the back line, and BDD is going to get caught out. Prey and Gorilla coming in as they try to keep him alive. The Devourer is there, but BDD now has a flash forward into the Baron pit. Prey is all on its lonesome, trying to kite his way back. Gets the True Shot Barrage off, does chunk out, goes pretty significantly, but Crazy is able to finish off the kill. The Shockwave not going to get the connection, and BDD is now running for the hills. Peanut goes invisible, jumps back in, tries to assassinate the Kalista, but just can't do it. Doesn't have the isolation damage. And BDD, he'll get popped up yet again, will get taken out this time by Tempt. And just like that, BBQ have control, and they're going to be looking for the Baron.
Yeah, Tempt teleports back in at full health after going for the little shop there and also getting his health back. They turn onto the Baron. They've got the secure. Peanut's alive. Can he go for one of these heroic steals? It's going to be difficult.
Still alive at the same time. He wasn't able to get the kill. That's going to be the call. The Forge God pops up Ghost. He goes low, but the ultimate connects there onto Peanut. He gets locked in, but Rascal goes. He gets rid of the Kalista. That's going to be the Baron. Still goes over to BBQ, but they're still wiping up the kills. 2 members dead. They will finish off Rascal in the end. Massive.
Yes. So it is a big momentum swing, all things considered, to BBQ.
Yeah, very rare miss there.
The Oran can walk up, and only for so long. That's how fed this Corki is in this game. So after trying having a second run in the lineup, they look a lot better. Kind of said, you remember when we were talking commentary.
He comes out, does get the lockdown there onto Gorilla. He doesn't take much damage, but BBQ's just in it for the turret, which they will finish off. Now Ghost can turn his eyes onto the champion.
Chance he might get caught up in some sort of CC train. The Cloud Drake taken largely to spawn the
True Shot Barrage tossed out, but not going to be finding anything. TP just now coming in from Rascal. Baron going low, Smite's been used, Ren's there, but actually still going to be Trick managing to pick up that Baron. Very quick. Goes down very swiftly here as BBQ take that final outer turret. Right here. Nice chunk onto Gorilla.
Started.
Has been started up. Ghost is getting those Ren stacks. They're going to turn in, look for Crazy. Forge God will go ahead and get the pop-up as the quickness comes through from Ignar, getting everybody on the side of Kingzone, but it's not going to be enough to save the Nar's life. Elder Dragon, however, will be picked up by BBQ, and they're just going to go ahead, tail, and run away.
Yeah, both buffs.
Again, they pop up Trick. Way to get on top of him. Wallop connects in onto Peanut. Now into the back, it's going to be Ignar. He gets a double knock-up. Coming through, Peanut jumping away. And all of Kingzone trying to kite their way back. Shockwave comes down, but the damage not that big. Going to hit onto Trick, knock him up. Rascal nearly goes down, but the Devourer keeps him alive here for the moment. But Ignar gets another knock-up with the grand entrance. Gorilla will be able to kite back. BDD coming through from Rascal, who is down in the bottom lane, trying to front the wave. Peanut wrapping his way around. 4,000 HP comes in. Call the Forge God yet again. Pops up Trick, pops up Ghost. And BBQ are trying to kite back. Ghost flashes out. Crazy has the Meganar, but can't find a way in. Kingzone might just scoop this up for themselves. It's down to 5,000 HP. No Ren stacks available. It's just going to be a Smite War if they can try to go for it, but they can't. Kingzone get the Baron, but can they make it out with their lives? They still have to worry about
Shockwave!
The Shockwave goes through. Tempt goes slow. He Valkyries away right as Rascal tries to get the charge off, but they cannot lock him down now. Looking
Ghost
for
has
Ghost.
no flash.
Slowed up. Tongue Lash comes through. Blade of the Ruin King to lock him in, and Ghost has been taken out. Prey finds the kill. Go ahead, beat up with this wave here into the bottom lane. Finally knock down one of these inner turrets.
Well, we've seen an inhibitor turret go down. The first one of either teams be on the side of Kingzone. Ignar, once again threatening from the sidelines. So many cannons.
That turret is just getting melted. 3 Baron-empowered cannon minions will just go ahead and whittle away it. There's nothing that BBQ can do, and we might have the first inhibitor of the game going down in favor of Kingzone. In contention. It's not reset. It's down to half HP. No Ren stacks here for Ghost. It's going to be another Smite War call. The Forge God comes out from Rascal, gets a pop-up on the 2, and it's going to be stolen away by Trick. He takes it. Now Gorilla gets melted down, has to pop the shield very early as Prey jumps away. Shockwave only going to find one. The Sejuani gets dragged back in, and Rascal goes low. Devour keeps him alive for the moment. Redemption popping up the Sedge yet again.
Dragged out. It's a failure in macro from BBQ, unless they can pull this off.
Up onto Gorilla. He's going to get locked down. Pops the shield to stay alive. Forge God yet again getting a double
Misses.
pop, and BDD, massive whiff! As Crazy goes forward, gets the double pushback, and Rascal is under fire, might just get taken out, and he does. BDD might have just handed a win, or helped hand a win over to BBQ. Double pop-up yet again here from Ignar. Gorilla gets the devour, pops the shield, and keeps the Orianna alive for the moment, but now BBQ are chasing in onto the remaining members of Kingzone, and could just turn straight in onto the base. Last second, they managed to get the Abyssal Voyage off, but they have to go straight back into the fountain to try to stay alive, and BBQ are turning their eyes onto the inhibitors.
That might actually stop the game from ending here. Insane that they did not have it interrupted on the back timer there. It's just going to be the inhibitor. Gorilla knew the...
It's not worth it. They will just surrender this. 23.5 minutes. BBQ.
The right play.
True shot
Take
goes
the
through,
turret.
but Prey doesn't hit a damn thing. Turret goes down. Inhibitor now exposed. Bot lane about to be the same exact story. Crazy ready to transform. Prey desperately trying between top and bot. Hip will go down. Crazy claims that one here for BBQ. 2 now eliminated. They want to make it the full 3. That pokes in from the side, but this poke doesn't really offer much outside of the slow. No damage really on this KazaLoLL at this point. Forge God comes
Yes,
through.
the back line.
He's on the back. They look for Ghost. The shields come through. Shockwave does delete him this time around. Narstun into the wall. Does lock up too, but now BBQ are the ones headed for the hill. Have vision at the moment. They'll use the scrying orb just to try to spot it out. They'll throw out an ultimate. Doesn't catch Peanut. Redemption coming through for the Hail Mary steal, but won't be
True
found.
inhibitor's
There's
gonna go
2 people
down.
in their base. Yeah, one of them being tempted. Gorilla
They interrupted
tries
him.
to get the Abyssal Voyage off, but it's not going to happen. Peanut goes low. Has to try to kite his way out of here, and Gorilla might just pay for this one with his life. The blast code pops them back in. Shockwave not going to get the connection. But either way, it's a Baron.
Not an 8.4 Baron, unfortunately. It's an 8.3 Baron. We've already had 2 Elder Dragons.
Into the Nexus turrets, one already down to half HP as Dem looks to finish this off. Everybody's so grouped up, the hits from these rockets are starting to rip apart the HP
Kingzone
bars.
have to initiate, otherwise it's going to lose, you feel like, to the minions.
Yeah, another wave coming in. They have to do something, and they have to do it now. Nexus is now exposed. Call the Forge God comes through yet again, just finds Trick. Seems like he's got a magnet for these things. He'll toss out his own ultimate, but it's going to whiff. But it might not even matter. They might be able to just finish it off right here, starving Kingzone out, smothering them in super creeps. The wave still pushing in. Couple hits going forward there on the Nexus. Peanut going down to half HP. He'll get frozen mid-leap. Devour comes through from Gorilla, tries to keep him alive. Redemption coming in, the shield does get popped. Shockwave connects on the 2, but barely does any damage to Dem. And he's
Focus on
firing away
Nexus.
at the Nexus, and he'll be able to get it all the way to 3 games. BBQ lose 0-2 to MVP prior to this match. They come in and they take down the 14-0 win streaking Kingzone Dragonx all the way into game 3.